Welcome back! How you guys doing? It's Frank. American Eagle rises. Saturday. It's like almost, what is the time is it, guys? It's like 5:30, man. The day just went zoop. Did my normal thing. And actually today, though, I ended up getting a 90-minute massage. My neck was just, my neck, like my shoulders, like the upper back area. Also like here, I think I kind of told you guys in the last previous video, but oh my gosh, it's still tight, but like, it's much more manageable. So yeah, hopefully we can sleep a little better. I probably could go to get one once a week, but yeah, we can't do that. And the only reason why I can kind of do it is like I normally go like maybe once a month if I'm lucky, and then you can use your health savings account stuff. So yeah. So anyway, we can't make it a habit, right? So anyway, news. There's really no news. I'm gonna drop a link to a video that if you guys are on Raymond's Thoughts and Minds, he has a Discord channel. I'm not going to give you the link for that. He's in charge of that. So if you want, talk to him. He's trying to keep the community. It's not like, oh, you're not invited type of thing. It's just, there's too many trolls, and like, I don't know, man. Trolls is one thing. It feels like these things are like programmed bots that are just out to just get everyone, meaning like they just get in there and all of a sudden it's like people are just like, mean is like an understatement, right? So that's kind of why it's nothing like to be like, it's super secret handshake, the Illuminati, whatever the hell those Freemasons are up to. Did my video just get banned? Anyway, yeah. So no, but it kind of goes into like the AI thing, and I don't know why people think like AI is gonna do something that it really can't. People think like AI can think that no. It can computate, it can get information, it can filter, it can like get word associations, and right. So like we might think it's thinking, but it's not, right? It's just electrical circuits and blah blah blah, right? But kind of check it out. Especially for me, it's kind of funny because I'm like listening to it. I'm like, are people this dumb? Then I start to think, oh yeah, they are, right? Like, but I don't know, right? Like, it's always one of those things. It's like, okay, it's not good when everyone thinks the same thing and then everyone agrees, right? It's just some bad things happen. But anyway, check it out. I thought it was pretty good. If if it's not your cup of tea, it's fine. Whatever. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem very conspiratorial. But I don't know. Right? One person's sandwich is another person's garbage or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the market ain't open, so don't worry about that. What was it? I ended up doing. I don't know. I got home and it was like maybe just a little bit after kind of like 3 and like 2 hours went by. Just goes by so fast. But I did end up finishing up the last of these shelves, whatever the heck. So now that's all up there and secured. And it's kind of weird because each 6 feet section is like 3. And I would have never bought it if I thought that, but because I'd rather have one piece. Because it's kind of weird. Like you line it up, right? What's nice is they do give you a template, right? So it's 16 inch. Actually, they have settings for 16, 18, I think 24. I don't know, something like that. So, but it's just kind of weird. You got 2, 3. So it's like it would have been better. But anyway, it's done. It's done. It's done. The one thing that was in my utility room, laundry room, whatever you want to call that. That vanity's finally up there, so that's done. I got like these two little they're like black shelves or something to kind of put in your utility closet. Those haven't been done, but yeah. Outside of that, probably jump and do. I do Magic the Gathering. I played it years and years and years ago. I still play it with a buddy of mine. I try to play it, but adulting and life, but they have an arena version. There's actually, I think Magic Online is still going on. I don't know. You guys probably like, well, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. It's a collectible card game. It came out before Pokemon card game, right? But anyway, you can play it. Anyway, I go on there daily to get the little quest things. It's normally maybe 15, 20 minutes. But I probably will jump into this one game. I thought I was going to do maybe some more work, but I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to just chill a little bit. I already did some of the work in the garage. It's funny, like, I thought that would take like 20 minutes. No, it took like 40. Just times by 2, and it's like on the weekend, right? And I'm not in any rush, and I also don't want to, like, I believe in the just do it once, not do it 3 times because you're trying to make it faster. So yeah, so we'll just be doing that. We'll be hanging out. Comment below. What are you guys thinking about? What things do you want to see on the channel? Like I said, today's just Friday. I got that one video, so check it out. Again, it's about AI. But it's also kind of interesting because it kind of goes into like how our like psychology as people. But I said it's funny. Like when I'm listening to this video, I'm just like, I must really be Divergent or whatever. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Do you guys ever heard of that movie? It's called Divergent. I think there was a couple of different movies about it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, like, they're divergent because like they don't fit into there's these, I call them boxes, right? But there's like these 4 clans, if you will, kind of like, I don't want to say Harry Potter, but like, okay, your type is this, you're going to do this job, so you go over here, right? Kind of like a stratified caste system, if you will, right? But, oh, hey, we're doing it very logically, right? But, there's these people where they kind of, they're kind of like a mixture of everything, right? So that's like really bad for them, right? But that's actually good from a different perspective. But anyway, it's called Divergent. But just, I don't know, like how normal people think. I've never thought that way, and I just think it's just bizarre. Like, I don't know. You guys probably feel the same way, because if you're listening to me, you either hate watching, you're like, oh, this. You guys just saw one of my comments. I loved it. I actually loved it. It's fine if you don't agree. It was really funny, his response though. It wasn't just like, oh man, I don't think you're right. That's fine, right? That's totally fine. The United States, we actually want dissenting, right? But we don't want people just to dissent, just to be mean, right? Or just, I call it mean, right? But just for sake of, being, and whatever. I'm babbling here. Sorry. But yeah, what do we got? We got 9 minutes. Okay, all right. Like I said, don't want to have it too long today. And yeah, I saw that video. Check it out. I thought it was cool. If not, maybe it's not your cup of tea, but it does apply, I think, more generally. I know this channel's trying to focus more on like, hey, trying to keep it to, America first type of thing, or just America in general, right? Because I believe our country's been hijacked for a very long time. Very long time, meaning probably longer than I've been alive, longer than probably you've been alive. But part of these things that we talk about, it's not an American-only thing. It's not... I personally believe it's not just only a human thing. I think this type of mindset or this type of hijacking is pervasive through, what do you want to call it, the universe, the multiverse, or, right? I don't want to say the light and the dark struggle, right? You can't have one without the other type of thing, right? But with that said, right, that's fine. That's what I think, right? So, but I just boil it down to here because I live in the United States. Sorry, I live here. You know, my family, my past, they made lots of sacrifices for this country. And they were very proud. And I think we need to get back to that. I understand it is bleak, right? But, come on. I mean, I don't want to say our troubles pale in comparison, but come on, right? I mean, like every we'll call it whatever generation or whatever era of people that are living, they have different problems, different issues that they have to either endure, adapt, overcome, right? But these all happen. They may not be the same, but we have our own struggles. I mean, look at the people in the past. Like, I actually like to look at the past, not to say we need to repeat it or, do that same thing in order to accomplish a goal. But I'm just saying, hey, like, look at what they did. They were just normal people too, just like us, right? They put their, one foot in the other in their pants, right? They weren't superheroes. I mean, in some respects they were, right? But they weren't like a larger than life, right? They, we can go back just to World War II. I mean, all the men, right? We look up to them, right? We just see the results, right? They were just normal people. They weren't special, to be honest. I mean, like, if you talk to like anyone from my dad's generation era, like, they sure did not think they were anyone special. They just knew they had to endure, if you were lucky enough to get some of their stories. But yeah, I mean, but we have that in us as individuals. I think we lose sight of that, right? I get it. Everything looks bleak. Everything's right, but if no one pushes back, if no one, it's not easy, right? Like even Raymond, I love when he says it. Like I'll be on there and all of a sudden, like I randomly hear him saying, "Hey, it's really hard. You don't want to get out of bed. There's no reason to get out of bed. There's no incentive, right? But we exist. We like that. I think what does he say? Like exist in spite of, right? Damn. I mean, that sounds like a fight call in and of itself, right? Right. So, however it is that you interpret that. But anyway, sorry, I kind of had a couple more minutes there, but I kind of, like I said, guys, I'm not going to tell you I'm not scared. I'm not going to, right? I am. I'm worried. Hell, there's lots of things that I worry about, but it's one of those things. It's just like if it happens, it happens. You can't. The worry, like worrying to worry's sake, that'll eat you, right? You'll second guess yourself, right? But just to show you, right? Like we can look at these people in the past and we can use them as role models. Not to say that they were perfect by any means. Oh no. They were just as human as we, right? The good and the bad. Okay? But I always think history can show us both. Right? Like as much as I praise my father, he was a great role model and he was simultaneously a role model of what not to do. It's crazy that sounds. There was things that, yeah, he, that was not good modeled. And I know there was a time in my life that, that kind of was in there because I just, I'm a kid and I'm soaking it up, right? And, one of those things is you become your, kind of like your your father or your mother type of thing, right? But why not, right? Why not learn from other people's mistakes, right? I think it's, what was it, the smart, they learn from their mistakes, but the wise learn from other people's mistakes. And I truly believe that. I also believe in being, assessing yourself, assessing your strengths, your weaknesses, right? So the same thing with the United States, right? There's good things here. We have strengths. We just keep getting in front of ourselves. I'm an individual. I'm a human, and I do it too. No one is immune of doing this, right? But let's figure it out, right? That's why we're all here. We're all trying to, well, at least some of us are, right? I hope I am, right? Helping you come to your, whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, apotheosis. Is it Raymond, can you? I think it's a Greek word. Apotho. Sometimes, again, right? The good about being a hillbilly, right? You're just like, yeehaw, let's go. Right? But, but again, like, I'm more of a numbers, equations, graphs, pictures, symbols. Like that I can that for me, that's my language. Like I can just see it all, and it's like that, right? But for me, it's like I can hear the word in my brain. I can hear it right now, guys. I know the word, but somehow this what do you my lips, my mouth, it can't do it. I'll hear it and my mouth just goes, you hear a word and something else comes out. And you're just like, what? And I'm like, I'm in there. There's another little Frankie, not that one. There's a whatever, right? Like I'm trying to remember what show it was. Was it a cartoon? I don't remember. Like there's something in your head, right? And he's like he's touching the computer and like he's trying. But anyway, yeah. There's a word for that like coming to the truth. Or like you're coming to the truth and you're aware of it and you acknowledge it and you kind of like the light bulb goes off. There's a word for that. And I heard it in a video like either yesterday or the day before, and now it's just like, oh, I wanted to use that word and sound so intelligent. Because I look like a goofball, and that's fine. I'm a goofball, right? But, hey, I want to try to have the life as a journey and try to enjoy the moment, right? I have a hard time enjoying the moment. I really do, guys, because I don't know about you guys, right? It's like everything you do, you just want to like go like this and just sleep forever, right? You're just, I no longer exist, and now my worries are gone. It's a nice thought to have. I almost believe that's probably not possible, even if we wanted to. I think wherever we're going, right? Like, I call it graduation day, right? We're going somewhere else. I don't know where it is. Maybe whatever suffering we do here, we go somewhere else. We learn from that. And it's like this stair step. Hey, staircase to heaven. Yeah, anyway. Staircase to heaven. What a weird way to end a video. Come on, Frankie. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Anyway. 18 minutes. Whoops. Like the last 5 minutes was Frank all of a sudden like, come on. Trust me, guys, I don't smoke weed. I don't remember the last time I did that. I was like, damn. 24? 5? It's been a long time. Probably like half a lifetime ago. Anyway, guys. It's Frank, your host. Go ahead, make silly comments below. Try to keep it respectful, okay? Alright? You can go ahead and disagree. I don't care. You got like a good... That's fine. Go ahead. That's I seriously mean it, right? Just don't just like, throw crap at me for no apparent reason with no backup. Like, come on, man. Hey, I can do that too, okay? Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words shall never hurt me, even though they sort of do, right? Anyway, with that said, American Eagle rises. Let's find the stop button. We did. Bye.